Zones of a candle flame. What happens when the lights suddenly go off? We sometimes light a candle in the dark. You perhaps celebrate your birthday with candles on the cake. What lessons does the simple candle flame hold for us? Let's find out. A flame is the region where combustion of fuel takes place. An ignited matchstick gives the initial heat to light the candle. The wick quickly catches fire and melts the solid wax. The molten wax travels up the wick by capillary action of cotton. The heat causes melted wax to vaporize and burn in the presence of oxygen. Now let's take a closer look at our candle flame. Several zones can be observed. How many zones can you see in a candle flame? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? A flame can be described to be hollow. There are 4 distinct zones in a candle flame. The innermost dark zone just surrounding the wick, the bright luminous zone surrounding the dark zone, the not-so-visible non-luminous zone, and the blue zone at the base. The dark zone is the innermost zone of the flame. But what's happening here? Here the melted wax vaporizes and collects around the wick. This is the zone of no combustion, as the wax vapors are not in contact with oxygen. How hot do you expect the dark zone to be? Cold, moderately hot, hottest, or least hot? Yes, the dark zone is the least hot zone. Now watch the zone surrounding the dark zone. It is the brightest. This is the luminous zone. The wax vapors ignite and produce a yellow radiant flame. But why is this zone luminous? The oxygen supply not being sufficient here, the wax vapors and soot particles burn incompletely here. It is the zone of incomplete combustion. Many times we see a short red zone formed after the yellow flame zone. The soot particles that are only partly burnt glow and give an orange-red color while cooling after combustion. They are then pushed further upwards by the heat currents to the outermost zone. How would you classify the luminous zone? Cold zone, moderately hot zone, hottest zone, least hot zone. Yes, this is a moderately hot zone. This zone is the non-luminous zone. It is the outermost zone which is almost invisible. It gets a good supply of air and therefore all the wax vapors burn completely. More heat than light is generated here. How hot will the non-luminous zone be? Cold, moderately hot, hottest, or least hot zone? Yes, it's the hottest zone with a very hot blue flame. Now observe the small blue region here. This is called the blue zone. In this zone, the unburnt carbon particles produced in the luminous zone combine with insufficient oxygen to form carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a product of incomplete combustion. Carbon monoxide is combustible and burns with a blue flame, releasing carbon dioxide gas.